Hey there, my Orange USD friends. Zach Smith here from Perfection Learning. I work alongside Karen Shaw, your contact for Perfection Learning. Just wanted to have some fun today and put together a little top 10 list as to the top 10 reasons you all should go with AMSCO Human Geography for your AP Human Geography. Let's get into it. Okay, number 10, AMSCOs will always be up to date. If College Board changes something on the CED, we go in and create a new edition of the book to match that CED. So even if you go with a multi-year kind of agreement, like a 6-year or 8-year sort of adoption, in year 8, if something changes on the test, you've been getting a fresh copy of the book for every student every year, and they'll always be up to date to the new CED, so you're not stuck with an outdated book. AMSCOs will always be up to date. Number 9, the AMSCOs are annotatable. Because they're designed to be consumables, students are free to mark up and annotate within the pages of the text. You can't do that in a regular textbook, right? And even in the online space in our ebook version, which is page for page the same as the print, and our new interactive version, which is fantastic, has a lot of reading supports and translation features. In both of those, there are powerful annotation tools. So students can annotate their AMSCOs. Coming in at number 8, we have our brand new planning tools. We've developed a pacing guide around the AMSCOs so you can really kind of see your year at a glance and get a pretty detailed picture of where you should be in the year in a given year. But we know things change. You might have other plans and like to teach differently, so we've made it an editable spreadsheet so that you can actually plan things out like you want to. We've also built in some test prep time and some practice time towards the end of the year to get those students ready for the AP test. Okay, number 7, and this is a big one. We scoured the web and found the absolute best open educational textbook for college-level human geography. It's called Galileo Introduction to Human Geography. And so what we did is in our pacing guide, correlated it to the AMSCOs. So you can use either or as the core text and supplement with the other. Most people choose to use the AMSCO as kind of the central text because of annotation, because of a lot of things, and then supplement with readings from the other if you so choose. And so that's all correlated in that pacing guide ready to go. And actually you can use the introduction to Galileo Introduction to Human Geography. That's listed on the example textbook list for on the College Board website. So you can use that in your syllabus in case you've got an audit coming up. That can be your main text, and then you use the AMSCO along with it. So we're very excited about this development. Okay, number 6, videos and resources. We realize that there is a ton of stuff out there that's just on the web. It's free to use. So we, again, scoured the internet, found the best of it, and correlated it to our chapters in the pacing guide. So in the pacing guide, you not only see your year at a glance, the open educational textbook, but also different videos and resources that you can just pull in really easily. Number 5 is our amazing authors and reviewers. Our lead author, David Palmer, put together an amazing team, including Tom Morse, Christopher Hall, Dan Barry. These are people that are in the classroom, still and really involved in the AP Human Geography community. Table leaders, readers. These are names I would encourage you actually to open up the book and just kind of scan those authors and reviewers. You may see somebody you might know. And they've a really amazing team put together a really great book. Okay, number 4 is the skill focus of the AMSCOs. Okay, so this isn't just content. All right, there's a lot of assessment items built in here that are really pursuant to the big ideas, the essential skills that the College Board CEDs are asking the students to be able to perform. All right, so as they're going through the content, they're actually working through the assessment items and working on those skills. There's geographic perspectives and thinking as a geographer sections also. So it's not just about absorbing content. It's about being able to perform the skills like they'll have to on the test. So not just content, you get a lot of skill work in here. That's why AMSCOs help kids get a 3 or higher, find that success on the AP test. All right, number 3, multiple assessment options. So not only do you have assessment as you go throughout the book with all the topics and chapters, but also we have a full-on practice exam in the back of the book that's set up exactly like the AP Human Geography test that they're going to be seeing come test time. Also, we're really happy to announce, we're very excited about this, launching in the fall, we're going to have an item bank with extra assessment items, kind of formative assessment items that you can be working through. So pulling those in so you don't have to try to source those elsewhere. You'll have the stuff throughout the book, the practice exam in the back of the book and those extra, kind of a bank of extra questions. So multiple assessment items. Okay, number 2, our brand new interactive editions. I mentioned these earlier, but I really want to dive in because these are new and they're very exciting. Because in an ebook on a computer screen can kind of be a little bit awkward because you got the portrait and the landscape and it doesn't quite match. So we've taken the same content, added a few more assessment items, by the way, and then pulled it into something that's going to feel really good on a web page, right? And there's a lot of great reading, self-grading multiple choice questions for one, an easy grade, and all the rubrics and stuff that you need for the FRQs. But also, there's a secondary reading space so that if they need reading support, we have all sorts of things such as text to speech,
spatial perspective, learning how people organize themselves spatially in the rural or agricultural environment has the same spatial perspective,
increasing text size or decreasing, increasing line spacing, color overlays for students that have dyslexia, line focus, a built-in picture dictionary, and my favorite, the translation features with over 140 languages that I can translate into. And most of those languages will read to the student also.
الموضوع 5.2 أنماط الاستيطان وطرق المسح.
3 different types of Spanish, multiple types of Chinese, just a wealth of great accessibility options for students that might struggle with reading or just need some language acquisition help. So we're very excited about these new interactive editions and really feel like it'll make AP accessible to even more students. And coming in at the number 1 spot, the thing that AMSCO is really most known for, and that's readability. I used to teach freshmen. I know the the reading ability of freshmen, the desire to want to read, and after COVID learning loss, some of them are reading well below grade level. This is really a powerful tool to help get those kids up and reading, right? And hopefully get them someday to the point where they can read those, like college level text and really comprehend that and digest that. But the power of the AMSCO really is meeting kids where they are and getting them up and running, up to speed. So readability, it's really hard to beat AMSCO when it comes to actually getting your kids to engage the material. So that's it. That's the top 10 reasons why you should go with AP Human Geography from AMSCO. If we can answer any questions for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.